Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot. We're going to do a pick a card today about what or whom is waiting for you. For all of you who have been here for my yes or no pick a cards, thank you so much. And for those of you who stop by to see these alternative pick a cards, I greatly appreciate that very much. I want to give a heartfelt thank you for everyone who booked personal readings, bought personal readings for gifts, friends and family. I am incredibly humbled by that, and I am so appreciative. So huge sense of gratitude and hugs to all of you for that. So I appreciate that very much. Okay, so today we're going to look at 3 options for what or whom is waiting for you. We all exist in a quantum field. The entire universe is a quantum field, all right? And there are things that are in our quantum field, our energetic field, if you will, just to kind of simplify things, that are waiting for us to kind of be a vibrational match for them to materialize. So it could be an experience, or it could be a person or a situation. It could be anything, right? So today we're going to see what that is for you. So we have 3 choices today. First is the Ace of Chalices. This is your Ace of Cups card. Now, they're all aces because, as you know, aces represent the universe coming forward to try and help us fulfill our wishes. Second is Ace of Crystals. So this would be the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so Ace of Chalices, Ace of Cups. Number 2, Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And number 3 is the Ace of Flames, which would be the Ace of Wands. So let's all just take a moment. Let's try and release whatever energy we were holding within our hearts or our minds before we sat down. Take a nice deep breath. Let it out slowly through your mouth or your nose, whatever's most comfortable, and choose 1, 2, or 3, and we'll get started. Hi, Group 1. This is your choice. This is the Ace of Chalices, the Ace of Cups. You can see that there's 2 hands that are emerging from underneath the surface. Kind of reminds me of the way a lotus would grow, right? And just with great enthusiasm and energy, pushing forth this new opportunity, this new Ace of Cups, a cup that is overflowing, right? And that represents how we feel, overflowing with positive emotion. So when we see the Ace of Cups, it's a little bit of a reminder to be receptive to the waters of our heart, right? The cups is about flowing energy, divine feminine energy, being receptive to the waters, or other words, the emotions of our heart, and nurture what we create, maybe via a new relationship, a new stage in life, a new creative idea, all right? But this is a lot about nurturing something that we are looking for being part of our life going forward, knowing that we'll have great emotional connection and great emotional fulfillment. All right, so that's your card for that. All right, let's pull out one more oracle, and then we'll grab some tarot, angel spirits, and guides. Okay, you got 2. The first one you have is communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart. Exactly. So if there's anything that we want, any person that we want, any experience, anything, and we run it through our heart, not our mind, if it feels right, if it feels good, if it feels like it fits, that's how we know that we're communicating with the higher realms, our higher self. We have that greater sense of inner knowing that we're connected to. Okay, because the heart is the center of our truth. Think of it like, in the human body, the heart, all the blood flows through the heart. It comes in one side unoxygenated. It goes out the other side with oxygen in it to support the body, support the organs, support the cells. Well, this is the same kind of thought process. Information comes in. We want to move it around the heart and then send it out with a clear intention on that thing we want to nurture, on that new relationship, the things we talked about before. And this allows us to stay in the flow of source and a balanced exchange. So we find balance when we run things through the heart. We find balance when we connect our emotions in a way where it's not out of fear, or it's not out of a reaction, but about something that really kind of fits with us, that resonates with us. Okay. And then we have, let me put that there so you can see that better. And then the other card you have is the heart chakra. So there's a lot of synchronicity here all the way from already from spirit. We get the Ace of Cups, then we have the heart chakra, and we had the communication about everything going through the heart space. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. So of course, when our heart is open, when our heart is willing to put ourselves out there a little bit, to take some chances, when we look at things with the potential of amazing things coming into our life versus the fear of terrible things happening, we really kind of change the inertia of the energy surrounding us so that we can really kind of experience very fulfilling, heart-centered things, okay? All right, so let's see. What do we have for some tarot for group 1, please? All right, we have Ace of Wands. There's another ace for you. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. High Priestess. And the Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's move these down so you can see these better in the camera. All right, so first of all, you have 2 aces here. This definitely, to me, feels like there is something that you've been reluctant to really give life to create, to offer up to other people, or there's this sense that you're really ready for something much better in your career or a different kind of company, because this really feels like increasing your material well-being. So a greater ability to provide a nicer home or apartment, an opportunity to put money away and save because you've moved up in position, because you've been given more responsibility, because something that you've tried to build on your own for a business is starting to take off, because the job that you were doing versus the job that you really want and love to do, you're realizing that you're never going to have great success in that one that you're doing just to do it, to pay the bills, because your heart's not in it. So you'll get by, but it's not enough. So this is kind of a huge shift into you believing in the possibilities, and you're trusting that this energy about what it is that you want to create, be in conjunction with, right? And drive it, because Aries is showing up here, which is about yourself, right? It's about how you show up and how you are going to change your appearance in energy, or it could be, hair and clothes and whatever, all of that. But this is about you making a conscious choice to really take care of yourself going forward, moving out of this sense of lack, right? So you've kind of had this knowing, this integration of information, downloads, meditation, just kind of things you're noticing out when you're out in your day-to-day activities, that something needed to change, and now you're very ready. Now you're looking forward to it. With the High Priestess, it's that I understand, I have that inner deep knowing that now is my time to make a move, all right? Because when we're in that 5 of Pentacles, we don't see opportunity, we don't see possibilities, we just see the world going by, doing better than we are, okay? And then we focus on all that is not and all that we don't have, and that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So this is this epiphany, this great inner knowing, this great connection to your higher self, the higher realms, source, God, whatever word you want to use, where you're able to really kind of understand, now is my time to take a chance. And with this 7 of Pentacles here, This is your willingness to put forth the effort and the work, right? Take one step towards one thing that you can count as a win, a success, a positive step forward. That then in turn sets up your next positive step, because you've got all these aces around you and you've got a lot of pentacles and energy here. So this can be about something that you would really love to, do as a career, something you'd really love to do in your education. Okay, something that you would really love to do to change your life or the life of your family. All right, angel spirits and guides, what else? Look at that, stag, leadership, pride. So we talked about how this is you taking on a leadership role. This is you taking on more responsibility, you with a lot more autonomy, you taking the lead, you showing people all that you're capable of, you showing that you can lead others, right? And really using your communication skills and kind of working on and improving your communication skills so that you can clearly communicate to a potential employer, to someone that you want to work on a project with, to someone that you're trying to pitch an idea to. Your communication is going to be stronger. It's going to be more effective. You're going to get more results based on the consequence of the way you're communicating. Why? Because you are so clear on this is what you want and this is what's going to give you great emotional fulfillment. So the money and the pride and the stepping up and leveling up in your career and your financial situation, your material world, is going to improve significantly. All right, and then we have answers. So I had said with the High Priestess, you have gotten to this point where you have this clear, deep knowing, this great understanding. So, what's waiting for you as Group 1 is the opportunity for you to kind of come out of your shell, right? So you can show people what you're made of, how you can make a difference in a company, a position, a department, just coming out with something that's important for people who need it. Alternative healing is really huge right now. It's huge. So, maybe it's something like sound healing, maybe it's Reiki, maybe it's, there's a whole host of different things. They're ringing my left ear. So definitely alternative healing methods are most definitely going to provide you with opportunities as well for something that is non-traditional. All right, and then you have freedom. So freedom from doing a job or working in a place or working with people you didn't want to. Freedom to show people what you're made of. Freedom to be yourself. Freedom to trust the answers that you get because you're running it through your heart, and your intuition is most definitely becoming more and more prevalent in your thinking, in your assessing, in your moving forward. And this is going to provide you with an opportunity to have a new beginning, okay? A new beginning for financial matters, a new beginning with some kind of career, some kind of success. If you are an artist or a writer or a musician, this is going to be an opportunity for you. So these are going to be situations on the professional part of your life, on the professional side of your life, where you're going to have opportunities to have great financial success, but also a greater sense of, I just keep getting the word pride, and I know that's here, but I'm pretty sure I said that in the very beginning, a great sense of pride for how far you've come, and for kind of embracing your own inner power, which can be really hard for many of us. All right, angel spirits and guides, what else do we have? Yeah, so here we have shamanic healer. So I mentioned some of you might want to take on the role of kind of alternative healing. So that's definitely coming through as an option for some of you. And then you also have confusion, many choices, uncertainty. So when we run things through the heart, right, we get those answers that we need, and the confusion is kind of put off to the side. we say, no, you know what? I do want that job at that company. No, I do want to lead a group of people. No, I do want to take on that travel position and travel globally and take on that role. Or I do want to start my own business because I haven't liked any job that I've had working for anyone else. The opportunities out there are waiting for you to create more money, right? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, what you're interested in, and you will love it. It will resonate with the heart space without question. Yeah, look at, you got new beginnings again. That's twice. All right, so this is definitely an opportunity for you to get out there in some kind of new endeavor where you're going to create some opportunity for yourself, or you're going to go work for someone where you're going to make significantly more money than you've made before. And it's going to be something that you really love. When we really love something, it doesn't seem like drudgery or work, right? So we get excited about it. We immerse ourselves in it. What I'm hearing right now, though, is that always stay connected to this inner knowing that you have. They're giving me a really high-pitched ring in my left ear. The answers within, that clear knowing that you're going to have, that claircognizance that you're going to have, that's going to be incredibly important. And you've got the word attunement here. Some of you have actually received an attunement with that last solstice, and a lot of you are making a big shift in believing in your abilities going forward. Okay, and then we have crown, honor and respect will come to you. Exactly. Honor, respect will come to you over this 5 of Pentacles. So people will look up to you. People will want your opinion. People will want your services. People will think, this is my person. He or she is going to get this done for me. They are going to make sure this happens. Okay? Then you have dog barking, advice from a friend. So maybe this is something you've kind of been toying around with a friend, a possibility to create some kind of business with a friend that you want to bring to reality. Okay. Broom, new home, new attitude. So we talked about improvements in your material possessions and your overall financial well-being. So for many of you, that is going to be being able to access a better home or your first home. Okay. And then you have tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Yeah, much to celebrate with this Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings, okay? And with this new home, you might be relocating completely to move into a place that has greater opportunities, or is in an area. So they're showing me like Palo Alto, California, that's a very techie area. So maybe you're going to relocate to, one of those tech areas. And then the bottom of the deck, throne, position of authority. Yeah, so again, it comes through as you really up-leveling your career, having greater financial independence, greater financial security, possibly new home is waiting for you as well. So a lot of positive changes in your material world going forward. So that's what's definitely waiting for you this year, group 1. All right, so that's what I have for you. If something resonates, some aspect, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. They're about an hour long. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe. And in the comment section, just put I enter and I'll know to add your name. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, group 2. You have the Ace of Crystals, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So right away with Pentacles, we think of like a new financial or career opportunity, something to bring into our life via manifestation, something that brings abundance into our life. Oftentimes, with the Ace of Crystals or the Ace of Pentacles, we see it depicted with a hand holding that pentacle for us, and it's up to us to take the initiative to accept that and then to do something with it, with intention, with focus, and with a change in energy. Spirit says, we will match you on that and provide you with that which you're seeking. All right, so it's really beautiful energy about, like I said, bringing some kind of great gift into your life or opportunity. So I love that to start out with. All right, so let's take a look at an oracle, and then we'll go into some tarot. Okay, this is interesting. So you get the root chakra. So what's really interesting, the root chakra has a lot to do with finances, security, stability, and ancestral lines. All right, the root chakra is the frequency of the red flower of life. It stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on the physical plane, both in our bodies as well as our physical world. Okay, so if we are grounded, if we are connected, if we are in resonance, if we have healed issues with regard to security, stability, finances, and even like ancestral patterns with regard to lack and that sort of thing, our root chakra then is providing positive momentum, positive energy, so that we can then further maximize the sacral chakra of creativity and the solar plexus of worthiness and deservingness, and it goes on and on and on, right? So it's really interesting because this root chakra is most definitely the energy center with regard to pentacles, okay? So for some of you, this is having to work on, in the past, not feeling a sense of lack. So many of you have worked on things like gratitude and trying to raise your vibration to kind of capitalize on this energy. Some of you are finally starting to feel like, okay, I have a better idea of what I need so that I am secure, that I am going to be able to feel like, you know, the wool's not going to be thrown over my eyes, or the rug's not going to be pulled out from underneath me. All right, and then we have passion, number 34. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance with this intensity, moving us from chaos to calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. So when we focus on our passion, what really makes us feel excited, enthusiastic, looking towards the future, okay? We then are able to focus on specific things that we need to do to make changes so that we do feel safe and secure, that root chakra is grounded, and then a whole host of abundance in a variety of different forms comes into our life. Okay, so let's see what that is for you. Angel, spirits, and guides. So 4 of Cups, that's where you've been. The world, yep, okay. Angel, spirits, and guides. Yeah, this makes so much sense. Justice, judgment, wow. 6 of Wands, wow, okay. Look at that. In the bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. All right, so we talked about how if you don't feel grounded, if you don't feel secure, if you don't feel stable, you know, that's all connected to that root chakra. And I talked about even ancestral patterns maybe being this as well. And you have 4 of Cups. So there's definitely been things that have not turned out the way you had hoped, because this is the card of waiting and not receiving. This is the card of waiting and no longer believing. Okay? This is the card of waiting and not having the energy to move forward. So I think that that's energy that is transitioning out, because look at your cards that you have here. So here you have the World card, and this is a card ruled by Saturn. This is about self-mastery, right? This is about completion. So this is you connecting in to yourself and realizing, I'm so much more than this. I'm capable of so much more. I'm able to receive. I'm ready to receive. I really know what my passion is, right? I really know what it is that I want in this life, what kind of job I want, what kind of environment I want, who I want in my life, whom I'm going to allow to affect me one way or another, because I feel lots of empaths in here, okay? I feel a lot of people that are thrown off balance and ungrounded by what other people do and say to you, okay? And we have that Libra energy of balancing things that were skewed in a direction that was not helping you, not beneficial to you. So returning to a sense of balance, it could have been with the relationship you have with yourself, but also with people that you worked with before. You weren't in places, in situations where there was a very loving environment. It wasn't very positive. It was kind of punitive, like you need to do this or else, versus, you're creating, you're coming up with ideas. It's very co-op type work where we all build off of one another, we share together, and we grow together. And you've got that followed by Pluto, which is judgment. And this is deep transformation. So you have learned through these experiences that going forward, the things that you're going to pursue are only going to be things that you're passionate about. Okay? The people that you're going to work for or work with are only going to be people who share the same kind of passion, so that you can all succeed, so that you can all win, so that you can all move forward in a really positive. I keep getting like nonprofits coming up for some of you, working in something that really has a lot to do with sustainability. So a lot to do with the earth. And what they're showing me here is that with this Leo energy, you're going to let people see you. They're going to see how special you are. They're going to see all that you're capable of. They're going to entrust the process, the product, the group, the team to you. All right. They're going to expect you to act as the leader. They trust that you're going to lead them to a place of victory. Okay. And then with that, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. So this is you demonstrating all that you're capable of, all that you can contribute, the way that you think outside the box. And this leads to not only success for you personally, all right, so you're able to provide yourself with a really nice lifestyle because of this new shift in energy, how you see things as it's got to resonate with me. It's got to be a passion of mine, or it will never work for me because it doesn't feel like this is what my path is. There's been something calling you that is very different than what you've been doing. And because you haven't followed it, a little bit because of fear, a little bit because there's concerns about, being secure. Can I be financially secure? That's created a lot of imbalance. And when we're in balance, we can't even like connect with our passions, really. They're kind of like this distant thing that we sort of feel, but we can't really embody them. All right. So this is you transitioning into this really empowered provider, right? This really empowered person who can give so much back to the people you work with, the people who use your products and services. And for some of you who, look to the alternative arts, definite just this greater sense of connection and rising up humanity, okay? It has that. When we have judgment here, this is beyond just transformation. This is you've ascended so much, your conscious has come with it, and therefore that shifts everything in the way you do it. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. So this is going to be something with purpose, something that matters, but you're going to receive financial abundance from that. So, who's waiting for you? Organizations like that. Who's waiting for you? Someone who needs someone to lead others, to be a partner. What's waiting for you? An organization who really needs someone with a higher level of consciousness, who's been through a lot, to bring their experiences and their knowledges, as well as that up-leveled connection with the universe, to bring this organization forward in a way that's positive, to bring this product launch forward. Some of you, this is for a starter company that you'll be working with who, they're kind of spinning their wheels and not getting anywhere. So you'll be able to get in there and really make a big difference. And then you've got two cards here. You've got Cat stuck here, which is healthy boundaries and independence. Yeah, so this is you. This is independence. Like, I understand what my passion is. I'm going to provide for myself. The Nine of Pentacles is kind of an independent person creating and supporting themselves, right? This is you doing it your way because it's your passion, it's what resonates with you. It's about creating boundaries where other people can't say, what are you doing that for? And why would you do that? And that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so boundaries with others, boundaries so that you don't go back to this Four of Cups, and then independence and creating wealth for yourself, independent of what others think and do, and you being enough to believe in yourself. You don't need a whole team around you to push you forward. You have this greater sense of accomplishment, goal, and outcome before you. And then you have the Queen, woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, friendships. So right away, this is you stepping into that leadership role. This gives me the Queen of Pentacles vibe, which is, ruled by Venus, and really you love what you do. You love what you stand for. You love what the organization or the job stands for, right? Using your ability to create something amazing from nothing. Okay, building a business, building a product, building an idea. Really beautiful. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? Okay, so you have boundaries again. So for you, I'm getting that the boundaries are really going to be boundaries that you have to have with yourself so you don't fall into this self-doubt, okay? And then you fall into this can't happen for me. I knew it wouldn't happen for me. Instead, you need to focus on your dreams because they're waiting for you. They're waiting to help provide you with a really stable and secure life, really feeling grounded. Some of you are up in your head all the time. You have all kinds of great ideas, but things don't come to fruition. They never really take form. And that's because when we're ungrounded, when those lower three chakras aren't balanced, right? When they're not in some kind of harmonic resonance with the rest of our body and our energy centers, we never really stick with anything, and we can't really get anything done. And then you have purification. So this is about believing in your abilities, wiping away the past of doubt, trusting that you're capable of so much more, and that people will think the same thing about you. So I'm getting the word discernment, and it's in relation to, some of you are such loving and kind people. You give everyone a chance, and sometimes people kind of, don't recognize your boundaries, or they ignore your boundaries, and they really kind of take you off your path, and it kind of sidelines you, and then you get so caught up in that you don't stay focused on what it is that you're doing. So Spirit just wants you to use discernment with the people that you're around to make sure that they're not those types of people, okay? Angel, spirits, and guides. That's very specific for someone here. And here we have 22, journey guide, travel, change in location. So for some of you, you are going to be moving. You're going to relocate. For some of you, the number 22 is just indicating to you that this is your opportunity to follow your passion and really create something. Okay, something that you feel really good about. Something that maybe you will travel the world to show people what it is that you have. Maybe you'll work with people across the globe, either, through the internet or through traditional means. But this is really your opportunity to fly, to really succeed, okay? To really change things up for yourself. Angel, spirits, and guides. Then we have freedom, number 13. So this is an opportunity for you to free yourself from the challenges of not having enough, of being unhappy, of having some failures in the past, free to believe in yourself, free to expand and explore your dreams and your passions, a starting over, and then flexibility. So flexibility is always important when we go forward on something. So we have this opportunity waiting for you where you're really going to be in a situation where you can be yourself, set something up that is of value to yourself, to the people who are interested in purchasing it, to the greater global community, right? There's a lot of really beautiful information coming through here on what you can be offering, but because of your shift in energy, your shift in consciousness, your outlook on life. But we still have to be flexible and not get too attached to something turning out or looking a certain way, okay? We have to be open to, maybe we will have to, travel to a part of the world we weren't planning on going to, so that we can meet with people and share our idea and partner with them. Maybe this is about relocating for a while and we weren't planning on that, but it's a possibility for some of you. So we just have to be flexible with what's coming forward. And we have top of card, butterfly, a change for the better. The one underneath that, money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. And then we have younger woman, dealings or a relationship with a younger woman. So this might be somebody you work with. It might be someone that you partner with on this person. You might come up with an idea. This might be someone that you share your ideas with and they say, let's run with it. This might be someone you work with, in another part of the country. So this is really positive information coming through for you about amazing things that are happening for the better to improve your outcome, and partnering with other people from other parts of the world, or working with different cultures that you're maybe not familiar with. So learning a little bit about other people's cultures. Okay, so definitely what's waiting for you is a great opportunity for you to really shine. Okay, definitely show people what you're made of and reap the rewards of that as well. All right, so that's what I have. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. Every month I give away a free reading. If you're interested, please hit the like and subscribe button in the comment section, right? I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi everyone, this is your choice, the Ace of Flames, the Ace of Wands. So I love this energy because it's all about energy. It's about passion. It's about creation. It's about like new initiatives that have to do with this great surge of energy you have, or creative flame that you have kind of under your feet, kind of getting you excited, lots of ideas. This is also a card that talks a lot about maybe changing your course of action from where you've been to do something that you can have faith in, you can trust. You know that it's something that resonates with you because, like, for example, you are deciding you're going to go to school to be a veterinarian or a veterinary technician because you have always loved animals. You've spent your time, volunteering to help animals, that sort of thing. You turn your passion into a project, a passion that gets turned into a job, something like that, right? All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have? All right, 2 cards. First one is belief, number 11. This, of course, is about being in resonance with your heart and your soul, right? Because that's what that number 11 is. It's about following that which is meant for you, right? Because you have a vibrational match to that which you want. So the frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Yeah, so this is, I know what I'm capable of. I know I have these gifts and talents. I'm going to work on them a little bit more, or I've been working on them, and I have this great sense of belief and knowing that now it's time for me to get out there, show people what I'm capable of, maximize my gifts and talents, trust my gifts and talents. Okay, and then the other card that flipped for you was passion, number 34. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Yeah, so this is all about passion. The wands are about, what are you passionate about? What are you interested in? What's important to you? Okay? All right, let's pull some tarot. So when we follow our passions and believe in our abilities, amazing things happen. Absolutely amazing things happen. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, you've got the Four of Wands, the Six of Cups, Mercury, which is the Magician, the Princess of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so you've got a couple extra cards that flew out for you. All right, so this is kind of amazing. So this Five of Wands is the outlier here. And look at the rest of these cards. This Five of Wands does not fit with belief and passion and the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Flames, okay? This is, I can't do it. They're against me. I don't have the talent. I don't have the gifts. I'm not sure I want to do it. I don't believe in it. I'm not sure if I can handle it. Okay, so this is the only card that represents limitation, and all of these cards are about the potential, what you can believe in. So we're going to put that off to the side because it really doesn't fit with the rest of the cards. So what we have here is this amazing energy, and what I love are these three together, this amazing energy of potential. Okay, so what is waiting for you is the opportunity to really expand on your potential, your gifts, your talents, okay, your abilities, whatever they are, whether they be alternative, different, spiritual, or traditional. This is the time for you to believe in yourself. The energy is being supported by the universe, not only with the Ace of Flames and the belief card and the passion card, but this is the Eight of Wands. It says, okay, the universe is going to put together a lot of synergistic energy that carries a vibration, and you are going to be a vibrational match for that which you want. And from there, we can navigate through whatever it is that you're trying to create. Okay, so this is you bringing something to reality with the help of spirit, with the universe coming in to support that. And then you have the Princess of Wands and the Magician. This is, I'm open, I believe, I'm going to receive, I'm going to prepare, I believe anything's possible, I believe I am in a state of creation, of receiving, of abundance. Okay, so really beautiful energy here. This image gives me the vibes of the Empress, which is energy of abundance, and really just setting your intention on what it is that you want and then seeing that happen, right? In traditional tarot, she's surrounded by a lush garden. There's water, there's trees, there's fruits, there's vegetables, right? Everything is growing, everything is blooming, everything is expanding. So that's what that reminds me of. And the Magician, this is you recognizing, I have the gifts and the talents, I have the ability. I might need to get additional training, a little bit of additional insight, but I can do this. This is me. This is me communicating to the world that I'm ready for this. The outcome is going to be a lot of positive experiences in your life. So the Four of Wands is an amazing energy where so many things in life are working. It's also cohesive. Your life is very harmonic because you're following your passion. Those are the things that we love. We find that within our heart. You're in alignment with your soul. This is where you were supposed to go, what you were supposed to do, what you were supposed to experience. And from there, we develop relationships that are healthy. We have long-lasting relationships. We can provide an opportunity where we are successful, and we can provide ourselves a place to live that is more than just a place to, lay your head and throw your bags, but some place where you really find it to be like home. And for some of you, this is you bringing some of the experiences from the past that can help you to move into this energy. Some of you have had talents and abilities that you've put off to the side because either someone or yourself told you that it wasn't the right path for you for whatever reason, and you ended up in turn doing something else. Well, now this is, I always loved that. I was always interested in that. I always wanted to play the guitar, but they told me I wouldn't make any money. I always wanted to work with animals, but they told me I wouldn't make any money doing that. So this is you kind of saying, what is it that I've always loved? Or this is you saying, there was always this one person who really believed in me, really supported me, and really was in my corner. And that's somebody that I'm going to reconnect with, or that I'm going to kind of rebuild a relationship with because I didn't realize how right they were at the time, okay? And then you have spider, the creative projects. Yeah, and that's the number 6. So spiders are amazing creators, right? No matter what happens, they go out and create the web. The web is beautiful, it's strong, it endures, it provides comfort, it provides sustenance, and they can kind of hang their shingle anywhere and make it happen. So this is like you can do whatever it is you want, but success is waiting for you, okay? A strong belief in your abilities is waiting for you. And then you have king, man, authority, male sexual energy, things pertaining to the law and justice. So whenever we see justice or the law, we think of we're bringing things back into balance. Whenever we see the swords, we think of new beginnings, a greater sense of logic, an epiphany of, oh, this is my path, this is where I need to go. The kings have been through so much, they've learned so much, they have great discernment, they have a great ability to believe in themselves. So some of what's waiting for you is just this greater sense of like pride and confidence in yourself, which is huge for so many of you. Right, angel spirits and guides, yeah, good luck. And this will all be a period of good luck for you. Positive outcomes, great. 4 of Wands is very positive. Angel spirits and guides, what else? And then you have pleasure. So for some of you, the things that you found great pleasure in, or the hobbies that you had, that's something that you can do to bring to life as a career, as a job, as a way to make additional money, right? This is something that's going to ensure success because we've got success at the bottom of the deck, all right? So again, when it's your passion, we find pleasure in it. When it's your passion and we believe in ourselves, we find pleasure in it. It's not a grind. It's not drudgery, okay? We are easily able to create something where we have great success. So a lot of success coming for you, okay? This flipped out in the air. Mindfulness, peaceful presence, quiet mind. Okay, so passion is always something that resonates with the heart. So mindfulness is to quiet the mind and allow the information to come into your awareness in quiet moments about your belief structures, about what you see for yourself, about what you believe in for yourself, and how you see yourself in a position where I'm doing something that I am really passionate about and I know I'm going to have great success. Okay, we've got good luck here and success, but we really need to be mindful of any kind of doubts that come in. We need to be mindful of anything that makes us doubt ourselves, okay? Anything that isn't part of our emotional fulfillment going forward. Those are things that we need to be mindful of, right? We just need to continue to move up from the depths. That's what this 5 of Wands is. It's like we were in a place of doubt and disbelief and discouragement, and now we're moving out of that into this amazing sense of great success and good luck and positive outcome in your world, right? Building a home with someone, having a business that's successful, okay? Building upon that business with achievements and contracts and that sort of thing. So a lot of success. Angel spirits and guides, what else? And then you have trust. Trust in the universe, trust in yourself, trust in this process. And then the other 2 cards that fall out are expansion. So this is you moving into something that's going to bear a lot of fruit for you, that's going to continue to grow. It's going to be very successful. And the other thing you have is success, okay, again. So you have success not once, but twice here, okay? You've got expansion, which is this 4 of Wands and 8 of Wands. That's expansive energy. That's potential. That's untapped potential, right? Angel spirits and guides, what else? We have eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yes, that's where that 5 of Wands was. Absolutely. Bird flying, news is on the way. So this is information that you're going to get back as you start to move forward on what it is that you're passionate about, good communication on people loving your ideas, wanting to work with you. Things are starting to take off. Things are starting to grow. The numbers are showing that you're growing, that there's something very positive that's coming into your life. Good news is on the way, okay? And then you have Broom, new home, new attitude. So I mentioned that the Four of Wands can definitely mean a new home, right? And then the last card you have is happiness, okay? So happiness, passion, creation, beliefs, mindfulness, success, good luck, trusting, expansion. Okay, a lot of really positive energy supporting you. So what's waiting for you is some kind of passion that you have, a love that you have, something that you have a lot of energy about, you believing in yourself, so you propping yourself up and then turning it into something very successful that's going to bring you a lot of rewards, and for some of you, definitely a new home. All right, so that's what I have. If something is resonating, please hit like and subscribe. Every month at the new moon, I give away a free reading. They're an hour long. If you're interested, please hit like and subscribe, and in the comment section, write I enter. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste.